who awarded that last-minute penalty for Chelsea in the Leicester FA Cup replay against Leicester, but he thinks there's more to it.
It's not about one show, one incident. I think they've never spoken to us about this before now. They've been brooding about it for quite some time, and I think that they've had to weigh up, are we losing a lot of our contacts in the hierarchy of the sport for this one Maverick show? And I think they've come down on the idea that it might be nice to keep their contacts. I think that's the honest thing of it.
Radio 5 Live. The chief executive of BBC News, Tony Hall, said Baker's programme last week had crossed the dividing line between being lively, humorous or controversial and being insulting to the audience. Our media correspondent Nick Hyam reports.
On television and radio, Danny Baker's always displayed a quick wit, a loud mouth and a love of football. But now the BBC's decided his soccer phone-in on Radio 5 last Wednesday went too far. The programme followed the televised FA Cup match between Chelsea and Leicester City with its controversial penalty.
Johnson, and the referee says penalty.
The two teams meet again next month in the Premiership when they were to have had the same referee. But the FA said today he'd been dropped. His decision last week infuriated Leicester fans and Danny Baker.
Get rid of him. No, don't bring it back. I don't have referees on this show, Keith, and I don't have footballers. It's a football supporters programme. I'm not interested in keeping some kind of balanced argument here. I don't want to hear the other side. This is how it is. We have to put up with enough of it the other way from commentators and Radio 5 generally. Referees get plenty of airtime. Don't worry about that. Don't stick them on my show.
Like his pal Chris Evans, recently departed after a stormy stint on the Radio 1 breakfast show, Danny Baker's found it's not easy being deliberately outrageous on the BBC.
We don't want bland, anodyne broadcasting. On the other hand, we have standards which have to be maintained. Quotes about referees like, most of them need a good slap around the face, are just not acceptable on 5 Live.
As his football videos show, Danny Baker prides himself on being a fan's fan.
You see, football is not train spotting, and despite what they say, it's not accountancy either.
He says his arrangement with Radio 5 was always an uneasy one.
It's been an uneasy marriage since the beginning. I think the more successful, some might say powerful, the show became with football supporters, I think the more uneasy the BBC got with it.
Danny Baker may have been fired from Radio 5, but he's not likely to be off the air for long. Today, the commercial station Talk Radio said they'd be delighted to have him. Nick Hyam, BBC News.